Hello guys, welcome to our channel Techno Universe. One of Tesla's most popular cars is the Model 3, and with its increasing popularity, the car is getting upgrades with the 2022 edition. Do you want to know the details of all the exciting upgrades? Stay tuned and watch till the end as we will let you know everything in detail. So let's get started. Tesla Model 3 is finally here and marked a turning point in the history of Tesla. While the ramping up of the car production nearly sent Tesla out of business, it was the first time Tesla had an affordable model to sell. The pre-orders started tumbling at the moment Tesla opened the floodgates, as buyers anticipated finally owning an electric vehicle that was truly meant for the masses. The success of the Model 3 has made it the best-selling battery electric car ever. It topped the chart of car registration across Europe for October 2021. It was also the first time an electric car topped the list. Tesla now makes the Model 3 in Fremont, California and Shanghai, China, and is planning to start production in Giga Berlin soon. The Model 3 is the best value for money where electric vehicles are concerned. With a combination of decent range, above-average performance, a raft of driver assist tech, and price. While the world has embraced the Model 3, Tesla is prepping several updates for the 2022 version. As prices keep changing and some of the factors are out of Tesla's hands, the base model starts from $45,000, and bear in mind that the federal incentive has not been restored yet. However, one of the most noticeable changes is the naming scheme of the Model 3 trims. The standard Range Plus is gone now and is replaced by just Model 3. The new name simplifies things a lot, and we wonder why it took Tesla this long to realize. The simply named Model 3, which is the entry trim, is rear drive. The other trims are long range and performance. Let's get into the details of each trim to see what you'll get as a buyer. The base Model 3 has gained a bit in range as it can now yield 272 miles per charge. According to the EPA, this is at 9 miles better than the 2021 version offered, which is not bad as any improvement is welcome. But you will only get those 9 miles extra if you stick with the 18-inch Euro wheels that come from the factory. However, if you fancy the 19-inch sport wheels, you will pay $1,500 for anyway the range will drop to 267 miles per charge. So it is up to you what you want. While the driving range went up, sort of the performance of the base Model 3 went in the opposite direction. Since its inception, the Model 3 has never been one of the fastest Tesla cars. This car is meant for the masses who want to move from one point to another without causing pollution. If you want quick acceleration, look to the Model S, or if you want to join the queue for the Roadster 2.0 and be ready with your money. The 2021 model promised acceleration from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.3 seconds. But the 2022 base model will take 5.8 seconds. The 2022 base Model 3 is still pretty fast and has a single electric motor. If you must zoom faster with the Model 3, then you need to expand your budget a bit and buy the long range or performance with 2 electric motors. Well, at any rate, the bar is simply higher for a Tesla car because we've come to expect great performances from the company over time. The Model 3 with a single electric motor still beats other competitors with dual motors in acceleration times. There is also something else to cheer about with the 2022 Model 3, which is the color. Previously, everybody who didn't want to spend extra on colors got a white car, which is kind of boring as the Model 3 is a very popular model. So it is not unusual to see a lot of white Model 3's superchargers. But that is changing with the 2022 model as Tesla includes a new color in the free range. You can now get what Tesla calls the Midnight Silver metallic coat without paying extra thousands of dollars instead of the white color. Well, you can thank Earl of the Frank Poppy on Twitter for this, who voiced out what many people have been thinking. He simply asked for a silver color and the CEO obliged. Musk, as a CEO, is so reachable on Twitter and can be asked for a feature on the internet and he will respond in no time. Not many trillion-dollar CEOs are like that. Well, the turnaround time is remarkable. Tesla is offering the new color in about a month after Earl of Front Puppy made his request. Another interesting feature is that under consideration in the 2022 Model 3 is radar sensors. From next year's model, Tesla is relying entirely on cameras for its entire advanced driver assist tech. Musk has always argued regular cameras aided by Tesla's artificial intelligence are enough for the company's autopilot feature. Some experts have predicted that Tesla will eventually realize superior options to standard cameras. The engineers working on the autopilot claim that the feed from their new cameras reduces the amount of noise they have to cut through, making autopilot smoother and more reliable. Another incoming feature in the 2022 Model 3 is Ifp batteries. This is not the first time Tesla is using these batteries in Model 3, as the base Model 3, which was made in China, has been carrying them since its production started. Tesla announced that all base models of their cars will now use Ifp batteries. China was a test case and succeeded. Although the Ifp battery has its pros and cons, most owners of the base Model 3 with the Ifp battery will be fine, remember, as China Tesla owners have been using them with no reported issues. Next, you will be treating the environment better with an Ifp batteries. Tesla used NCA batteries and will continue to use them in its more expensive models, at least for now. Ifp batteries are cheaper to produce, but that might be a moot point as Tesla might just decide to absorb the extra charge and not pass it on to you. Ifp batteries are more robust and generally can take more abuse. If you have an NCA battery, it is advisable to take precautions like not charging to 100% unless you need it or not letting your battery level drop to 0. But with the Ifp battery, there are no such restrictions. You can charge your 2022 base Model 3 to 100 daily with no harm done. Ifp batteries do not degrade as fast as NCA, which means your base Model 3 will retain more battery capacity than the other trims. A base Model 3 ends up having more range than a long-range Model 3. Ifp batteries do not catch fire as often as NCAs. The EV battery fires are rare whether NCA batteries or not, but the news spreads faster than the fire itself when they happen. Ifp batteries are even less likely to catch fire due to their chemical composition. Regenerative braking works better on Ifp batteries than NCAs, so all your braking will be worth it in a base Model 3 because you will top up the battery more than in higher trims. The downside is straightforward. When you compare by weight, you have less energy storage capacity in the Ifp battery than the NCA. But this is easily taken care of by stuffing more Ifp batteries in the base model. At any rate, the base model is expected to have less range than the other trims. One area where the cons of Ifp batteries show is driving range during the cold. These batteries seem to handle low temperatures worse as they suffer more range reduction. Of course, this will not render the base Model 3 useless and is not even an issue if you don't live in colder regions. So that's a wrap for today. Thank you for watching. If you would like to receive updates about more tech-related news, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for more updates. Do let us know your thoughts about the 2022 Model 3 features. Will you buy one? Don't forget to share in the comments section. Thank you for staying with us.